leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018.
He's getting in that weight room and living in the...
You see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka Doncic is out there with Trey Burke. Then there's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 4. The Mavericks leading. Back to Burke. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's the professor missing. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That's it.
Hey, right here.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Dragic passes to Achua. Here's the professor. From outside, off the mark.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
That one falls. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, there are ways to impact the game.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, he's hurting the team.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really... Barnes is down low with Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's the professor in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Looking to end this cold spell. Mavericks with a rebound. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to the professor with the 10-footer. Counted. He's got 10.
Good heads up. Basketball. An opening and capitalizes.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Doncic. Dallas no good that time either.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just a little that we could do." As president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement. Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Clock is at 3. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the best passers. Which wing stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that really read the floor, understand and pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Like when I'm taking shots like this so fast, it's just so slow. Pass me the ball, bitch.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Finney Smith with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude is infectious.
Toronto calls timeout, and the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes it. And so it's Dallas winning this one, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Activity in Canada's largest city. We're just about ready.
Hey, Brian.
That it is, Allie. I like that. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Barnes is down low with Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams
Ladies and gentlemen, your north side crew. Get the handbands. Your north side crew.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Raptors call time here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
For player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball. It wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Chicago's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Tries again. And it's the professor with a rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to the professor. There's the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Levine for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence, and Levine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Here's the professor. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. To end the run. And Siakam gets it to go.
Well, there's some unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Levine with room to shoot. And it's good as he snugged it right through the net. Levine's got 10 points. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Chicago leading. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's the professor. That 3's off the mark.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
The Raptors shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. From deep three-point range. And it's Chicago with a board. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's the professor, pounded by Ball. And it's the professor missing.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. He's got 10.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's the professor. Offensive rebound. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, no good by Toronto.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided. So offensively, no buckets yet in the game from him. Outside White. Back to ball. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
From the line, and he knocks the jumper down.
That possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
This one for three, and it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 15 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right to the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Ball, and there's the drive. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's the Professor. Here's Siakam. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Pascal Siakam can be a menace on the glass. He's got length. He's got athleticism. Look out.
Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. To the inside. Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby against Ball. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Bulls up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play. Making a switch here. White's checked in. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter. DeRozan outside. Up top, Vucevic. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Levine. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
On the court for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. And it's White in at the 2. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's the Professor missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Outside for Levine. Pass to White. Back to Levine. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Levine's got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Providing this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right.
Making some changes. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Green. And it's Caruso in for Levine. Pass to the professor. Beyond the arc. Toronto the rebound.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game?
NBA, ultimately, you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
This is their third win of the year. Ends up going with a new group. Here's White from the inbound, and he dumps it down.
Assist goes to Tony Bradley.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's the professor. That's short off the rim.
Ugh, he forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And there it is for
showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's the professor. And the Raptors miss again.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
DeRozan outside. Inside. Here's Ball. And he banks it home with one hand.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForge, Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team. I am putting out infernos, burning embers,
activity in Canada's largest city. And before we...
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. And now Indiana's starting group. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. And it's Warren in...
Substitution.
Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And the Pacers making a change here. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a good team.
Third team foul.
Kai Luke's checked in for
On the
Toronto.
floor for your Raptors. Sviatoslav Mikhailov.
Over to the wing. Here's Duarte. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Here's the professor. Hits it from the high post.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
McConnell outside. To the middle. Hangs. And he sinks the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
You love how efficient Jeremy Lamb is. He's a player who really makes the most of his touches.
He does a really good job at that, BA. He's been hurt a little bit the last 2 seasons, but he's rock solid when healthy because he takes good shots and he can make shots from just about anywhere.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Dragic is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Pass to Duarte. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Fires it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Indiana trailing here. Down low. Here's Duarte. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
And with this latest run, they've really cut into the lead. Now's their chance to tie things up.
Well tied up or take the lead, perhaps, huh? A lot of good, solid performances are needed to pull out the win. But they're grinding along. I like that.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
McConnell outside. Pass to Lamb. From outside the arc. That shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Warren, the pass to Lamb. Now here's McConnell. Here's Sabonis. Here's Duarte. Offline with a 3. Pass to the professor. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with his team playing well on their home floor, Goran Dragic says they've still got to be locked in.
It's easier to play at home. You play in front of your fans. You're sleeping in your bed, and everything feels better. But still, we need to be locked in.
Nothing like home cooking.
That's the truth. But you've got to be wary of those trap games. Like he said, you got to bring it, no matter where you're playing.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
They've got Precious Achua, Chris Boucher out there with Goran Dragic. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3. The small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the Raptors making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. With a new group in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's the Professor. And again, no good by Toronto. Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Warren into the lane.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam. Boy, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 5.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Birch comes with a double. Turner finds Brogdon. And it falls all over the rim and in. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
And it's the Professor missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Inside.
And then Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's the Professor. Here's Siakam. And a nice finish on the layup. Siakam's got 10 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Warren. Yeah, he makes it the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him. Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sabonis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
By Toronto.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of a jump.
Pacers
Teams making
substitution.
some changes here.
Shooting for Indiana, T.J. Warren. One shot.
You know T.J. Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got T.J. Warren. He's out there with Domantas Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Duarte into the 2. Here's Warren. And that one is hammered home.
Assisted.
Boy, Warren, when he gets rolling like this, it's got to feel good. I know his teammates love it.
Toronto trailing. You know, Grant, looking at Warren's precision shooting, he's used it to pull off some pretty staggering scoring performances.
Yeah, a few guys have had over 50 points in a single game before. When he gets in the zone, Warren can have a huge impact. But you know, it's the result of a ton of hard work developing that solid shooting. Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Duarte. All alone. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 12 points for him.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
And Burke slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Well, the Raptors shooting only 36% so far in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to the professor. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Careful there.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in. And the Pacers with possession here. It's a one-point game.
Get through, get through. Right here, right here.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.